Hello and welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. This pick a card reading is a general reading, so it should fit any situation you find yourself in. As always, we have our three piles here with group 1 on the left through to group 3 on the right. The timestamps will be in the description box below along with the cards that I'm using. If you'd like a private reading with me, you can book that in the description box also. And that being said, I will leave you with your selection and I hope you enjoy your reading. Hey group 1, and welcome to your reading if you have chosen this beautiful agate geode. But our little crystal picker Jackson has given a message with our items today, and he said that this is a broken portal. So I asked him, is it that maybe group 1 are trying to get somewhere, or they're trying to conjure something or pull something in towards them and it's not really working right now? And he goes, yeah, I think that's what's going on. So we'll leave that message there with you. Hopefully that resonates somewhat. I do enjoy when we get a little interpretation. Same with the pendulum, which I'm going to do at the end again. I wasn't going to, but I'm sitting here and I'm looking at your reading and I'm like, I feel like group 1's going to have a question. So we're going to do the pendulum. I feel like it's just going to leak into every reading because I really do enjoy it, and I hope you do too. Especially the little extra messages that come with it, like the crystal there of a broken portal. You may feel like there's a gateway you want to get through, or I particularly felt like pulling something towards you that hasn't come yet or something like that. But anyway, the energy in your reading I can see quite strongly is Aquarius. We have Leo, Libra. The main energies, what's up there? Oh, we got Leo again and Libra again. Okay. All right, love, relationships, definitely the strong energy of that here. So let's start out with the past energy for group 1. We have, I was going to say Aquarius, we have the Star, the 3 of Cups, and the 4 of Swords. Interesting. So when I look at these cards, I feel like there's a light, sweet energy that's been around you lately, maybe good engagements with friends, caught up with friends and had a good time, things like that. Like there's lots of little, I get like a peppered vision of like little goodness over here, goodness over there. Like it feels nice. But with the 4 of Swords here, like maybe you have good friends but you just need a little time on your own lately, or maybe, you know, there's like you've got a good team and support around you, and there's a lot of good things that have been happening for you. I do feel like I'm getting someone got a new car not long ago or something, like little achievements, things that feel really good. It maybe it's something else that you've bought or something you've achieved here, but mostly also like maybe you've been to a gathering and just made new friends, or things have felt really good for you in relation to that. Maybe there's been a disagreement with a friend, could be, not for everyone, but like that may be why you wanted to take space, or it may just be that like there's something you want or something you've been thinking or contemplating that you're not really sharing with the world. So this could be a relationship you really wanted to manifest, or it could be like something you want to achieve, or your own truth or thoughts or feelings about an experience that you had that was really beautiful or that was meaningful to you in some way. I feel like, yeah, you're possibly sitting with your truth, or maybe wanting to have a conversation. There's a sense of peace to this energy though. It's like you're just happy to let things play out at this point. It is what it is. I think you feel grateful for what has become and what hasn't, or maybe not what hasn't, I don't know. Anyway, as we progress into the week ahead, it's beautiful energy here. We have the Ace of Cups, we have the Sun, we have the 6 of Cups. There's lots of loving energy here and positive energy. It's interesting because you've also got the Marigold card, which is all about positivity, and that in the Sun in your reading, it shows that this is a time to really focus on what's good. Focus on what feels good and what is positive around you, because there's more of that to come. There's a lot of blessings to come. I do feel with these 2 sunflowers here and the Ace of Cups, there's a significant relationship around you, whether it's in your life or it's in the past. There's 6 of Cups can indicate that it was someone in the past. It could be family as well, but there is a significant relationship around you, and you guys just shone together. I feel like as well this relationship has caused you to reflect deeply and to grow in ways you didn't before or didn't expect to grow. Definitely spiritual awakening energy here, heart awakening energy. It's got you looking after yourself. It's got you working on your fitness, I'm hearing, for someone. Like this is something that's been happening for you that's making you feel more love, more inspiration, more motivation. to do things and to, you know, get outside your comfort zone, or to just do things that are very nurturing to you. The Six of Cups, lots of reflection from the past. For some of you, having a conversation or thinking about someone from the past this week. You could be meeting up with someone from the past, or maybe you have recently and you're still thinking about that, or there's still a little bit more conversation to be had with this person as things trickle on. But coming from that past energy, we now move into the Fool and then the Ace of Pentacles, and I feel like there's like a beautiful happy closure on things, or this like, yeah, it feels like you're just ready to move on into a new beginning, and you're really happily looking forward to new growth here. With the Ace of Pentacles coming in, for some of you this is a new opportunity, like a new work opportunity, but I do feel for most of you, I don't want to attribute it to one thing. Like this Ace of Pentacles after the Fool is like a bit of a fresh life happening here. It's interesting because we have got the Rain card, cleansing, purification, hydration. So, and as I look at this, it does look like a beautiful cleansing that's happening here, especially as you sit with the Four of Swords currently contemplating whatever it is that's going on for you, that's like changing and growing, and things that you keep close to your heart that you don't really speak on too much to every person. At the end of your week, we have got the Wheel of Fortune and Judgment, and it tells me that you just know that the path that's unfolding for you right now, the little things that are coming in, the opportunities, the new growth, it's all divine alignment. It feels like a calling. It's where you're supposed to go. Life is changing. You are changing. It's time to really, I'm hearing, commit to whatever that new road is that's calling you. It has a lot to do with health and growth, financial growth, just lifestyle growth, changes, expansion, all of that is there. In the area of challenge, we have got the Five of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you, it's like, when I saw this, it's like maybe someone, or you feel like some people or situation is getting in the way of your independence, or it's getting in the way of you making a choice that you want to make, like other people being involved or having different opinions, or, you know, there might be some conflict here you're having with someone when it comes to just being your own person, being autonomous, or breaking free from something in some way. You may also feel like you have to, like I'm getting like servitude, but also like maybe even a little bit people-pleasing energy. Take what resonates, but that does feel like it's there for someone. I feel like you sacrifice a bit too much of yourself for a particular person or situation. You'll know what that's about. But yeah, I think when I look at this, it's like, I think you just want to be on your own in some sense, wherever that applies in your life. Maybe it's like you just want more of your own freedom. And I think that's something that, like, a lot of change has to happen for that to come about. And yeah. So in the area of what will help with the challenge, we have got the Three of Pentacles. We also have the Knight of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles coming out here. And this is a great combination to show that there is somebody worth working with here. There's a collaboration here available to you, somebody to really work with that's long term. There's this, like, maybe this is a new romantic connection that, like, as you get to know each other and develop your connection, it becomes something really long term, sustainable with the Ten of Pentacles, like something that's here for good. There's definitely a romantic interest coming in for many of you, and I can see in some of your other cards here, like, know you are loved, and the Serendipity card is here as well. While there feels like a lot of independence still in this situation, there is like a desire to join or to merge with someone in some way that's maybe a little unconventional as well. Like this, I don't know. I think like there's somebody here that wants to offer their love to you, and they want this. They want the whole thing, right? There's something building with regards to that. Not everyone this will relate to is romantic. You know, it can be another type of offer, like a collaboration with creative works or something, an artistic job that is a signed contract that makes you both a lot of money. Like something like this could be in this as well. Seven of Swords, I will mention, is the bottom deck energy. Six of Swords under that. All Three of Swords as well. For some of you, this situation, like, it's interesting because everything's so positive, and these cards are a bit like somebody got hurt, or there could be something dishonest going on, or has done in the past in this situation. Maybe you're getting yourself into a better place after this, or maybe this is involved in the shadows somewhere, and if it is, you'll know about it. This combination is like, we see betrayal energy here, but it's like when the Six of Swords in the center, it's making me feel like somebody's trying to avoid doing the wrong thing in a way, but it's still, the energy is there. Someone's just being really sneaky or covert about something. Like they're wanting to, they're not wanting that energy in it though. This could be you, like something's going on, you're keeping it to yourself. I can see you keeping something to yourself here. And there is pain in this situation. Three of Swords is it's like maybe eats your mind at times, like really affects you mentally, like you could drive yourself a little crazy over a situation. But you're trying to be very tactful and careful and not allow that energy or any betrayal to taint this. Like you want it to be clean and good for some reason. Well, of course, we'd want things to be wholesome and well. So anyway, what we don't see coming, we have the Four of Cups, the Nine of Swords, the Four of Wands. This to me is a disappointment in the home setting for some of you. There is an offer coming here. There is an offer maybe already here, but it's like the arms are folded. We're looking at what doesn't work out. We've got a lot of anxiety and stress with the Nine of Swords in relation to a home setting or a community, a place of belonging. There's a lot of disappointment in this area here. Like maybe you live with someone who struggles with mental health, or this could be a family, a friend, a partner. And but this person's not moving. Like they're just looking and watching this situation unfold. And I don't know, there's like an opportunity to change the situation, but they're not really seeing it yet. So this could be you here. Just like, what can I get from that? So there may be that you have like a disappointment to still let go of, or somebody else could be the one feeling disappointed, and like you are hearing from them and discussing this situation. But like it may cause you sleepless nights with the Nine of Swords, or dreams that like you don't expect, and you think about this situation or person a lot. But I don't know, I kind of like feel like advice would be great in this little area here. Is there anything we can get around that? I kind of felt that card, the World. Yeah, ending cycles and having new cycles begin. It's painful, it's uncomfortable. Eight of Cups, walking away from a situation. That's what I mean. Like I feel like this person looks onto a situation that really disappoints them, but there's actually an opportunity to end that, to change it up, to make it different. Like it's like, this is somebody who's like, this is happening to me. It's like, no, it's not. It's happening for you, and you can change this. It's like, I think this person's in victim mentality. This is either you or someone you deal with about a situation, but you actually, or them, whoever it is, has the power to walk away, to release it, to know and own their truth, the truth that they've been lying on, right? It may mean that there's logistics and things to organize. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, we're needing Seven of Swords again. I see that. Okay, so we're needing like I don't know. I'm just going to leave that. In the outcome, we have got the Tower, the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Wands. So the outcome in this situation is one that things maybe abruptly end. Tower and the Ten of Swords is very definitive. Like it is explosion. It is happening. This can be uncontrolled chaos. It can be like, this is quite a brutal image. So there's something is going to blow up in this situation and finish. But it's going to rocket you forward where you need to go. It's only going to bring you the momentum you need to head to where you need to go. This could be unexpected, but I don't think so for many of you. I think you're already aware. Maybe this has already happened or happening. It could be a slow, controlled destruction or burn, but there's definitely this ending happening in the situation here. And yeah, it definitely has you moving, like moving house, moving location, moving job, just like it has you propelled forward where you need to be. It gives you the rain you need to cleanse, purify, and hydrate. Hydration might be a good message in itself, just to drink good, clean water. Water is one of the essentials of life and one of the four classic elements that we use in magical work. Rain hydrates soil and plants. It can be gentle sprinkling to moisten your garden, or heavy deluge enough to wash away the previously stable land. That reminds me of the Tower. The Rain card tells you that something in your life needs cleansing or purifying. It may be a light cleansing, or it may be a full-on reshaping of your situation. There may be part of your life that is parched and needs the rejuvenation. Meditate on the warning that this card brings and use the energy of water to purify the imbalance. Let the rain wash away what overwhelms you. Is there part of your life that is eroding due to an unceasing flow of unstable energy? Okay, we have positivity, and the dream catcher really stuck out to me when I picked that up there. So definitely listening to the signs in your dreams. You've got the Nine of Swords here too, which talks about messages in dreams. But positivity, beautiful energy here with Marigold, and Leo energy as well. What am I going to read from? Flowers always make people better, happier, and more helpful. They are sunshine, food, and medicine for the soul. That's sweet. A better understanding is indicated, and a reason to be more optimistic about outcomes and the roads to get there. There are opportunities for nurturing encounters, and a general aura of happiness pervades. Marigolds help us focus on the positive aspects, even of the most difficult events. Your inner child may need to come out for a play, and be sure to take creative invitations. Be wary of not having all the facts and of emotional blockages. We have the card Serendipity. I'll also read that one for you. I'm going for the Oracle message because that is what I asked for when I pulled them. As you know, you may know, it has multiple options, but the Oracle is, you've stepped into alignment with the greater good. And can we not see that here with the Fool, the Ace of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, Judgment? Like, you are being called onto a new path that brings you so much growth. It's the way you're supposed to be headed. Where all your dreams and the collective dream resonate in exquisite harmony. Now is the time for luck and preparation to meet and create miracles that you could never have planned all by yourself. Keep in mind that you are a channel of providence right now, as a higher energy uses you as a force on behalf of the whole world. Your fortune becomes everyone's fortune. Everything you bring into being now will leave a wondrous legacy for others in the future. Your service to the world is being supported at this time. Expect the unexpected and smile, for Spirit loves you so very much. And I love that because you have got this exact energy here in the what will help with your challenge. Working together with others and leaving a legacy. There's the things you do right now, offerings from the heart, to work with people, to work with the energy that's coming towards you. You know that you are loved, and this is a beautiful message of a good connections being around you as well. Hey, so there's lots of that encouragement here too. So there's new or renewed love energy around you, be it familial, platonic, romantic, or otherwise. Whether you're single or attached, a new personal or professional relationship cycle is starting for you. Open your heart and be loving. The trick is to get involved with people you like or even love, be that personal or platonic. If you want a new friend, you're on the right track. For a work or money question, a new start is highly likely. In love, the sky's the limit now, if you react with love. Love it. Some self-care prompts, and then your pendulum. So we have build strength, some of you working on your fitness and feeling good about it. We have pleasure, enjoying not only time with someone else, but with yourself as well. We have movie, more good times with yourself. Just maybe take yourself to the cinema. What's coming out soon? Gladiator 2. So keen to see that. Stargaze. Looking at the stars, seeing what insights come to you as you gaze up at the moon, and then your pendulum for group 1. So let's jump into that and show me a yes, please. Lovely. Can I see a no? Very prompt, thank you. And the answer for group 1, the question they're holding. Obviously pause if you need more time. Group 1, please. Yeah. I heard it's getting around to a yes. That's the direction it's headed, if that makes sense. Like, whatever the yes is, it's like that's where it's going. So yes. So hopefully that was supportive for group 1. And that is what I have for this week. So hopefully that gave you some sort of comfort, clarity, or guidance. If you'd like a private reading, I have some December spots open, so check that out. And I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Have a great week, Group 1. Bye. Hey, Group 2, and welcome to your reading if you chose the false little diamond. And our little crystal picker, Jackson, has given a message with our items today. For those that are new here, it is my young son who chooses the crystals or the items, and sometimes he'll impass a little message onto us. And so the message of this one was actually that somebody has offered you a chest full of treasure or diamonds, but they're actually false. And I said, well, do they know that it's false? And he said, no, they don't. So we'll take it or leave it, right? This and the reading actually reflects that really well. So very proud of that message that come through. This either resonates with you or doesn't this week for Group 2, but maybe if it doesn't, choose another pile, because this one is oddly specific, this message, and it goes along with the falsehood of this little diamond here. So some of the energies in your reading, of course, we've got Capricorn here, we've got Cancer as well, and Leo also. So they could, Cancer, maybe Pisces you could call it, Gemini also, sorry, and what's that? Taurus. Okay, is that, yeah, so yeah, could be your energy or someone you're dealing with. But anyway, let's not waste any time and jump straight in, because it is an interesting one. Like I said, really specific this week, so it's either for you or not. And we're starting with the past energy of the Nine of Wands. And when I saw this, I heard backs against the wall. So the Nine of Wands, we've got all these wands falling on the ground. This person is battle weary. They've had to really try and protect themselves and defend themselves. When I saw this, I felt like something forceful coming at you in the recent past, like somebody maybe forced your hand or into a position or out of a position. Something felt forced out of your hands or even manipulated. Three of Wands here as well, and then a Page of Pentacles. So, well, from this situation, I think that you've maybe like, I kind of felt like a desperation when I just held this too now. So it's like if something, you've really been striving for something, or things haven't been going well in a situation, and then finally there's like some little bit of solace or something like comes to save you, but it doesn't, or it's not. Like, I don't hope this makes sense, but so the Three of Wands is like I feel like you're waiting to see what comes to you, and an opportunity does come your way. Can you trust it? I don't know. That might be what the diamond is about. So if there is a new opportunity around you that seems too good to be true, then be mindful and careful. But you are in this energy, like trying to come out of a hard time and make things easier for yourself. You're looking forward to good opportunities in the future, and they are available to you. But currently it feels like there's something shady on the horizon or here. So be mindful of what's going on around you right now. New opportunities are here. You could be dealing with somebody who's very clever with their words, very experienced and smart. I'm just seeing the snake stand out over here. You have to be careful. There's someone around. So in the current energy moving into the week ahead, first we have the Eight of Pentacles. So this could be a work opportunity for you. After that is the Devil. We have got the Knight of Cups also, and there's a shark in the water. So there's a lot of these like little symbols and messages that go along with the crystal we saw at the beginning that show, I don't know, can you trust this situation? There is something tempting here that you want to go for, and it looks good, it looks fun, it looks fantastic, exciting, you know. It may feel like you've got the golden ticket, things are going, this is a great opportunity. But then we have at the end of your week, the Moon, the Chariot, and the Nine of Swords, right? So it's like this situation, like there's something here that is possibly new. Could be old as well, but it could be a renewal in a situation that feels like it's promising it's going to get better, it's going to change, it's going to be different this time, or something like that, right? But it's leaving you feeling uneasy and, well, anxious. And there's secrets in this situation. Not all is revealed here. See, in the panther in the water, the shark in the water, something's in the water. So I feel this week to be very mindful of opportunities that come your way, and have strength to say no to things, or take your time to contemplate before you engage or agree to something this week. Because there is, like, I like that there's an open window here. All of this feels like you're not actually stuck to this thing, whatever this is that is here or comes up for you. There's actually another option for you to take, and it's the independent freedom option of this situation. something that, yeah, like I'm just seeing the money bag here. Like maybe that somebody's tempted you with an amount of money to do something, or to do a role that doesn't feel right for you in work or something like that. It could be anything at all. It could also be a romantic partner interest, somebody who's very charismatic. Maybe there's a lot of chemistry in this situation, but you're not certain about them, or maybe there's more to the situation. Maybe they are connected to someone else, or maybe you are. But whatever the situation is, it looks like it gets a little more complicated than you need in your life right now. I'm being really drawn to these self-care cards quicker than normal. Normally I'd pull them at the end, but we've got journal and draw, and I really feel like writing things down right now is going to be very, very helpful. Actually, you can see at the end of your week, you've actually done that. You've written all these things down, and it maybe what you've written down has revealed such a truth that it's got you like, oh crap, now I've got to act, or now I've got to, now I can see my truth, like I can't avoid it. That's the feeling I get with that Nine of Swords. So there's, yeah. And I'm even seeing this card here, New Moon in Gemini, think it through. There is something you need to think through, be very mindful of at this time. I don't want to scare you. This is not about making you feel fearful. It's more about just being aware that this energy comes up for all of us in some way or another. It manifests in some way or another. And you're not the only one picking group 2 and saying, yes, this is my reading. So, we're all in it together. It happens, and it's just a matter of making healthy choices that are sustainable long term for you, and not going to get you trapped in a cycle that's unhealthy or not going to fulfill you or make you happy. I'm just seeing the King of Pentacles. The Emperor is under this. This is a masculine energy I think you deal with right now. This could be, like I said, it could be romantic, it could be business. This is somebody who's got a lot, somebody who's experienced, the Emperor, the King of Pentacles, and he's indulgent. Like he's got his cake, he's got his wine, he's got his cake and he's eating it too. You could be dealing with someone like that. 4 of Swords, 3 of Swords, Hermit. You need time away from this energy to really think it through. I don't know what it is going on. Love to hear about what's going on in the comments section if you care to share. But just like focus on your health, focus on yourself. Anyway, what is the challenge this week? We have the 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, 5 of Cups. So this, again, we're seeing like a money contract situation, a high amount of money potentially involved here. And then the 7 of Swords is about strategy, or it can also be about deception and betrayal energy in a way. And then we have the 5 of Cups. So maybe this has already happened. Maybe someone's cheated you out of a job opportunity, or somebody's, there's been some kind of, there's a situation here that money is involved, I would say, and a lot of emotional stress as well. We have the 5 of Cups here. So you will know what this is for you. It feels like I want to say this, I want to say that, but it's going to be different for many people. So I think just leaving it at what you know it is for you is enough. For some of you, this situation has already happened and you're just trying to get yourself out of it. What will help with this challenge? I like it. We have the 4 of Wands, the 9 of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles. Like, be at home on your own. Do things that feel good for you. Follow your wish fulfillment in a way that is independent, that you sustain and supply and provide for yourself in a way. So if this situation is like a financial temptation, it's like you can actually make a good amount of money doing something different, or something that makes more sense to you or feels better for you. You will be abundant and provided for. And something about the home space, like you choose what works for you in the home. I don't know what that means. So maybe that's the location you live in, or the way it's decorated, or who comes into it. There's something here about like your freedom, your autonomy, and your own sacred space in home, and within your mind, within your body, within your finances. There's financial freedom here. That's what will help with your situation, is financial freedom. Or letting the universe provide for you the outcomes and solutions. Trusting that the universe will provide abundantly. Death, the Hermit. Definitely there's an ending that will take you on your own, which is a good thing. In the area of what you don't see coming, we have got the 5 of Wands, Strength, 8 of Swords. So there is some sort of disagreement. Could be a whole group of people or a friend situation that you fall out with here. At the 8 of Swords, it leaves you feeling like you don't really have any impact on the situation or a way to change it. all you can do is defend yourself, is what I feel with the Strength card, or do what you know is right for yourself and not engage or not be manipulated. Eight of Swords is a card that really requires you to see you can set yourself free through Strength being there as well. A situation is really going to test your strength and your ability to know that you've got what it takes to free yourself, I think, is what that feels like. Like I said at the beginning, oddly specific, like it's, you know this is you or it's not, right? You would have clicked away already. Somebody, I'm just seeing the frog here, like somebody is putting something in the mix and they shouldn't be. I don't know what that means. Somebody, you got it. I think there's a rat. I hate giving those types of messages if they feel fear-mongery, because, like, you know, you don't want to be skeptical of everyone and afraid of what might come to pass, because life always comes to pass and it's always, you know, different. No one is susceptible. No one is, what is it? No one's safe. We're all susceptible to chaos and drama and all sorts of things. But yeah, I'm just seeing this witch hold the frog by the leg, and I just think that, like, they're like, I feel like someone is going to drop something in the mix that's going to cause a chaos or a mess or like a disruption. In the area of outcome, we have got the Five of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and Knight of Swords. So this situation causes you to feel either financially strained or left out in the cold, as we see the typical message of the Five of Pentacles is somebody left out in the cold, abandoned, taken advantage of, taken for granted, or feeling unwell and low vitality, low health. Queen of Swords is here, Knight of Swords next. So for some of you, maybe legal action is taken against this situation where you've been left injured or financially strained. Or it could be these boundaries and learning your lesson from this experience, and then there's a little bit of vengeful energy in the Knight of Swords, like, I'm not going to tolerate this, and charge. That could be involved, but yeah, I'll let you decide what you choose to do about this situation, because the severity will be different for everybody. The Queen of Swords is here though for protection and awareness and learning from the experience, but just be mindful of retaliation from you or others in this scenario here. I feel like that is you though, wanting to retaliate. I see death, I see the star. You're going to learn a lot from the situation, put it that way. We've got a pendulum to ask at the end. I don't know if I mentioned it already. Let's go into the oracle cards. You have a lot of cards that talk about rest and contemplation with the snow card. You also have the rest card. You have meditate. So there's a lot of contemplative, slow it down, come back to your center, find your truth, write things down with journal, flow like water. Like, let this experience move around you and see and act accordingly, you know, see how it unfolds without your input too much, unless you're needing to make a corrective action. But snow, let's jump in with this meaning. Snow plays a variety of roles in the winter season. In a garden, snow adds nutrients, elements, and moisture to the soil. It also acts as an insulator, keeping the ground and plants protected from major temperature fluctuations. The peace of a snowfall invites you to release the stress you've been carrying, but snow isn't always peaceful. Snowstorms force you to sit still, shutting down activity and travel. Without your typical choices, storms force you to confront what you might have been avoiding. The snow card asks you to reflect on the past. Time gives you a clearer head with which to review these events. Snow can help you work through your emotions and see the past in a more balanced fashion. Trust what may seem like a slowdown, because it could be exactly what you need to stay safe. What good things can carry forward in life? What can you release? We have the card Vitality. The snake was standing out to me before when we were touching on some of that energy that's shady. But anyway, figs. Associated with Taurus and Jupiter. Figs will show you that you can and should look at what you have and what is going on with new eyes. Every single day gives us all the chance for a fresh beginning, and you will need to jump up and work for it. New life experiences are on offer, and clarity will shine upon opportunities as well. Someone may be about to bring trouble to your sphere, so make sure you protect yourself. That is this little witch here. She's going to drop a frog. She's going to drop a frog in the cauldron. Watch out. We have the card co-create, and I'm going for the Oracle message today for this one. You may not consider yourself a creative person, but in fact you are creating your reality every moment of every day via your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, intentions, and actions. That's ominous. Yet you must consider that you do so in partnership with spirit, consciousness, God, or whatever name you call your higher power. You are a spark of this intelligence that works through you, nudging you with inspired thought and intuitive guidance. You are a paintbrush that co-creates a beautiful, unique expression of your own individuality blended with spiritual, universal spirit. You are a product of divine inspiration, and now you're aligned with it to create miracles. When you view your life as art, know that you co-create it. Only beauty and grace result. Prepare to be amazed. I think the message of co-creation here, it's like, what are you choosing? You know, what are you co-creating? Who are you co-creating with? Is it spirit or is it something else? We've got that devil energy here. Temptation and cycles that would not result in what you want. We have that card think it through, as we saw before. A positive outcome lies ahead. However, to take this opportunity from the ethers and make it real, you need a positive mindset. On some level, you already know how to get what you want. Use your smarts, think it through. Look for the signposts about what to do next. What am I experiencing? Focus on positive expectations. Expectations attract. If you're having doubts, talk to someone, make a list of your goals. There's a way through. Use your mind and your words to help others see things your way. And as we saw before, we have that card of rest, meditation. Really, I think meditation is an important one, especially if you've got some questions. We'll use the pendulum, but still. And flow like water, and then writing it down. We've also got the card draw, but I just like how there's 2 different pens to paper here, and I think it felt really important that you actually do that this week when you feel that it's the right time. So let's jump into that pendulum for my beautiful group 2s. Okay, so a yes, please. What's a yes going to look like? Thank you. Very quick. And a no. Oh, so good. I'm just loving the energy of it right now. Okay, so group 2's question, please. It's a yes. There's something about the way it turned yes, though. What was that? What was that? It's like, now it's changing. What is that? There's something significant here. It's like it could be a yes. It is a yes in a sense, but there's something else that's uncertain, or like the yes wants to burst through chaos or something. Like there feels like more to go through. That's what it feels like, but there's a yes in the middle of it all, if that makes sense. I don't know, hopefully it does. But that is what I have for you, group 2, in this reading, and hopefully it did give you some sort of comfort, clarity, or guidance. Not too much fear needed. Hopefully not. If you'd like a private reading, you can book that in the description box. There are some spots for December open now, and I look forward to reading for you all again next week. Bye, group 2. Hey, group 3, welcome to your reading. If you have chosen the big family on the agate slice and our little crystal picker, those that are new here, it is my young son Jackson who chooses the crystals or items, and today he said this big family is celebrating. So that could be a message for you, that you've got some time around family or people that feel like family, and there's celebrations ahead. So that's nice. Or it could be what you deal with has to do with a community. Maybe you feel like a leader in this community or something like that. Yeah, I kind of feel like people looking to you So maybe you're a provider or something. Like you could be the mum of the house, which is how many different roles, right? The nurse, the shopper, the cook, the cleaner, all those wonderful roles that get piled on when you're a parent. Doesn't have to be a mum, can be a dad too, of course. Or whatever it is, there's a sense of like providing for a community or people. Anyway, some of the energies in your reading, what can I see here? I've got Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo is here. So it could be your energy or someone you're dealing with. It doesn't matter too much. I see Aries as well and Capricorn. Okay, let's jump into the past energy. We're going to do a pendulum for you. Also group 3. Did I say 1? I meant 3. Anyway, I always do that. Group 3, at the past energy, we have the 8 of Wands, 2 of Wands, Queen of Swords. So what I'm looking at here, I do feel with this 8 of Wands, this can be a few different things. For some of you, there's been travel plans or you're making travel plans. There's definitely that energy of a movement in a different direction, especially having the 2 of Wands after the 8 of Wands. So it's like maybe there's been conversations that led you to take a different direction. Like you've been talking back and forwards with someone and it's got you deciding, hey, actually I want to change path I'm on, or I want to do something a little different, step up and move on to the next level, like a bit of an elevation for you. For others of you, it may not be about communication, but more about the way that life has moved you. There has been, when I actually feel, for some of you, there's something that you've been working on, maybe long back in the past even, and you've changed your mind about that. Like I get this, like something you had a lot of momentum with and maybe you've just decided to change your mind or cut and go a different direction for whatever reason, and that may be difficult doing that type of thing, like a change up on the way things are headed. The Queen of Swords here is a very logical and experienced energy. So with the Hanged Man after it in your current energy, for some of you, I feel like this is a situation that you need to take your time with so that you can view it from a perspective that's going to sort of have a broader view. Because I think right now there might be a limited view on what's coming up or where you're headed or how things are growing and changing and evolving for you. There's definitely change, but there's not quite a clear view. I've got the 7 of Cups on the underlying energy of this reading. So maybe you're thinking about all the different career choices, and maybe you're like still in the moment of choosing. You've made a change, or you know a change is here for you, but it's like, how do I move forward, or can I move forward? Where am I going to go? What have I got the expertise and experience in? Where am I going to be called? Where am I needed? There's definitely this leadership energy here because we have the King of Wands and it sits below the new moon in Capricorn, step up and lead. So 2 very strong leadership energies here in your reading. You are a teacher, you are a leader, you are a healer, you are a guide of one of these archetypes or roles. Does fit how you show up in the world. And with this Hanged Man here though, it's the current energy is like feeling maybe a little immovable, or that like this situation, it can feel like a trapped or stuck energy at times. What I like about this particular card is she's built a lot of, like it takes practice to be able to hold this pose. It takes strength building. And with the Queen of Swords before it, like I feel like you've been through a great amount of experiences that you can trust and lean into that. I do also feel like you're too hard on yourself. And underestimate yourself, or don't value how much you've actually gained in experience and knowledge through your journey so far and everything you've been through up until this point. I really think you severely underestimate your ability to be a leader or teacher. I think maybe some of you know you are, but like maybe not to the degree, because there is a lot more here inside of you that it doesn't feel acknowledged by you, or maybe it's others that don't acknowledge it, but I feel like it's you. So in this week ahead, we have that King of Wands and the Hierophant. So these are definitely teacher energies. We also have the 8 of Swords. So maybe some of you are actual students, but what I actually feel mostly for a lot of you is that there's situations of leadership or higher roles calling to you. You've been asked to take them and maybe you feel incompetent or not ready for some reason, or you feel like there's some sort of barriers against you developing in that way. But you like, I kind of get I kind of seeing someone being forced through a birth canal in a way, you know what I mean? Not a literal birth canal, but more like a metaphorical birth canal. And it's like the universe has got pressure up behind you, and it's contracting, and you're being pushed forward into something that's right for you. I think you need to trust in that process if it's messy or painful, especially. There is a for some of you, there's like a community you feel like you resonate with, but you want to take things to a new level, or there's something different you want to bring to this community or provide, like you've got something special and maybe they don't quite see it, or some of you could feel like you don't resonate with a certain community and therefore you want to go and start your own or find your own community. There's a lot of question around capability and leadership in this week ahead. You have got the the Eight of Pentacles and Death here, along with the Wheel of Fortune. So there's definitely changes in your work roles or in your I do feel heavily that this reading is about work, but it might not be, fit in your situation. I'm sure you can take messages and have it resonate with you if it is about something else. But I think that you're in this moment of becoming. It's like you've arrived in this role, perhaps, and you feel like you've got to do more or be more or learn more to really earn it or something like that. I kind of feel like that. I keep coming back to you being a bit too hard on yourself, and you're actually more capable than you give yourself credit for. And people do look up to you more than you realize. I want to get a little bit more around this because it is a little like I don't know. I haven't felt as solid in this particular reading as I did in the other two. Seven of Swords. It is in reverse. Yeah, actually. Seven of Cups. Three of Swords. Yeah, when I look at this, I'm like, I feel like there's like a community or an authority figure even that you don't agree with, and you want change. You want to do something different. You want to do it your way. And that's a great thing. You're being pushed to do that. Things are uncomfortable for a reason. If they are uncomfortable, if things feel like they don't resonate with you, it's not harmonious, it's for a good reason. It's meant to lead you to where you're supposed to go, and you are safe and protected as you move through a rebirth or a big change. Temperance is here, guiding. I'm hearing guiding angels. You're definitely being guided. We have the Eight of Cups on the bottom as well. So there's a situation that may need you to really see the higher truth. You already know. I think you're so led. Like, I don't know what this is, but it's like this feeling of being like called and led into where you are supposed to be. The dialogue you have, the open dialogue you have with Source is beautiful, or with your guides, or who it is you connect to. You can really trust in your intuition and lean into that at this time when it comes to dealing with this situation. I don't know how much sense it makes to me. Like, I just split that and I get the Five of Wands. There could be conflict. There's someone has a lifestyle choice or a role or something they do that you just don't resonate with. You don't want to be, you just want to move yourself from that and go on your own path, I think. And you're encouraged to do so. Keep focusing and getting better at whatever it is you're doing. Like, I feel like some of you are students in something, or you're learning something, you're developing a skills, you're mastering something, and you feel like, some of you may feel like this is too much, or have I got what it takes? And you really just got to keep applying yourself and not give up. That is the biggest thing there, because you will see that you actually develop and grow into more than what you hoped to achieve than when you first set out. In the area of challenge, I have got the Ten of Wands, Six of Wands, Hermit. So these two came out first, and I immediately felt like this is with regards to doing so much to try and achieve some level of status, to be noticed. Maybe, and for some of you it falls into the level of people pleasing and just taking on everything. So maybe that's how you find your value, is that sense of like what you can do for others and the approval you get from others. Could be the case here, but not for everyone, of course. I do feel that was just a little tether. But it's how much you need to do to rise to the top. Like for some of you, somebody could be really putting a lot of pressure on you to do more than what you expected of you or is necessary. They are expecting more of you than is necessary. For others of you as well, it's like all this hard work and you're doing it all, everything you're doing on your own is not being seen or noticed. It's not being appreciated. That could be a message here too. I feel like there's too much hard work and not enough play. You're needing to come back into your body and have just this beautiful connection back down to the earth, and like maybe even literally a nice soothing bath. The Hermit is all about soul searching. So right now you're like maybe finding it really hard to find the answers because you're keeping yourself too busy doing too much, or trying to strive so hard for something that you're missing a important part of information or an important state of being. That's what it feels a little more to do with, like a way of feeling, a way of being, a way of showing up, the energy you are in. Like you could be missing that by being so busy and overwhelmed, overloaded, taking on more than you need to, taking on other people's crap. There's a big pit there too. Things that just are not yours, the beliefs that have been imposed upon you. I'm getting actually for someone, this is like some childhood things that you've been told about yourself that are just not true at all, but it's made you limit yourself because of that belief that's been projected onto you. In the area of what will help with the challenge, we have the Four of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. I love this, very, very practical energy, and it's asking you to slow down, and it's asking you to take things one step at a time. Nurture what is needed to be nurtured in front of you. I'm getting I'm getting something about recovery or healing from an injury, or like a digestive thing, or something to do with like looking after the body and really giving it all of the care that it needs to get it from each stage of healing that it needs to go through, because there is stages of healing with this situation. And this may have nothing to do with anything else, but just a step that you ought to take that will have an effect on everything else, just like by taking care of your digestive system, or slowly building strength in that knee injury or whatever. I'm just making things up now, but anyway, back over here to the Four of Pentacles, and seeing the challenge being the Ten of Wands. You need to delegate or block energies out, like delegate jobs, things that you don't need to be doing. Well, they can do that, so getting other people to help or pull their weight, but also not just learning where to say no. Four of Pentacles wants you to conserve your time and energy. It wants you to learn to say no to people and do only what is necessary until you can slow things down. Again, a more grounded energy, like maybe literally doing some gardening. But there's a process here. I'm seeing a process, and it's going to take you a bit of time, and that's okay. Be with it. It's actually a beautiful journey to go on. But you're not going to be able to do it if you're giving too much elsewhere. For some of you, this is also about financial budgeting, like your time, your energy, your money, all of the things, like where you focus everything is important, and you're being asked to slow it down and sort of condense. What you don't see coming is the Fool, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. Wow. So there's a fresh beginning here. It takes you, I feel like when I saw this, there's a journey of loneliness a little bit here, or maybe you've been through that for some time, but it changes. There's something, maybe you need to go on a journey on your own for a bit, like something fresh and new, striking out on your own, but it leads you to so much happiness. And maybe it is this literal happiness. Maybe you're a single person and you find the one you marry. It could also be, doesn't have to be marriage. We don't have to see that as a wedding. It can also be a job role that really fulfills your heart, that you feel really good about contributing to society and supporting people in this way, or providing what you can provide because you've got more than enough. So what you don't see coming is a fresh start, one that feels really good and leads you to beautiful things. I love this for you. There's also something about people you join or things you go towards in the future still respect you as an individual. That's something so important as you move forward for some reason. Maybe you haven't been respected, or people have tried to change you or control you in some way. And that is not, I'm getting a little bit ferocious feeling right now. That, if this is messages for you, you are never going to let that happen again. You know what I mean? And people, the ones you go near as you move forward, are not going to want to do that to you, because you're not doing that to you, there's something really special about a change in the way what you attract is nurturing towards you in the future. In the outcome, we have the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. Look at this. This is a beautiful, abundant situation. There's lots of new passion and divine inspiration here. The things you work towards fill your cup. This is the outcome energy. There's this new spark of life, and it brings financial abundance, of course, but this is more about like long-term growth and just being who you're here to be. There's like it's like, oh, I've arrived sort of feeling here. Like counting your blessings, knowing you worked hard for all that's around you, and feeling fueled by the beautiful things that you have created in your life. So we have in the Oracle cards, and we'll get to the Pendulum soon, Earth with peace and grounding. The Earth card offers a moment of reflection and connection. You may be losing yourself and becoming too focused on work, schedules, and to-do lists. Sometimes you don't realize how far you've strayed from your relationship with nature and its calming energy. Even those of us who work with nature daily can sometimes get set in our ways and become complacent. This card is a reminder to consciously renew your connection with nature and to listen to what the natural world has to say. Take a step back and breathe, giving yourself space to find balance. Clear your mind and open it to the communication of nature. Let the energy soothe and revitalize you as you ground yourself into the earth. Do you need to reboot your connection to nature, or maybe help someone else connect to nature? I love it. It's very sweet. I like the peace dove there too. There's like a real emphasis of peace here. You have the card Protection Onion. Onions share ways to take responsibility and empower your own life. They indicate that you are on the right path, that you are protected, and that you have to keep going and not give up. Believe in yourself and listen to that inner voice. Your truth is the most important element right now. Take care that you do not take on things you really do not understand or that are not part of your personal journey. We saw that big time over here in the challenge, like taking on things that aren't yours and not doing that anymore. We have the card Regeneration, and I've gone for the Oracle message today. Second chances are available to you now. Whatever opportunities you thought were dead are now revived in more authentic, stronger form. Whatever you may have perceived as a failure or a loss is now being replaced by something better and more powerful, growing in its place. This rebirth is assured. Step into your new life. Destiny is being fulfilled in wondrous ways. Regeneration. In order to have that and do that, you need to step up and lead with the new moon in Capricorn. Capricorn builds things to last, don't they? The good news is that you know what you want, and on some level you know how to get it. Step up and know that you are the boss of your own life. A new, more disciplined approach is needed, or a new plan. Strategy is called for. This card reminds you that ambition isn't a dirty word. Whatever you want to create in your life, there's no such thing as a too big a goal, but break your plans into smaller, achievable pieces. Slow and steady wins the race. Release any blocks to success. And that's what we saw down here, like really, like one step at a time. Knight of Pentacles is slow. He's such a slow moving knight. He's my personal favorite. He's so dutiful and reliable. He gets it done. He does it well. He learns as he goes. He's not in a hurry. He's so present. The energy of that. I love that energy. I love people with that energy. So we also have the card Be Still. Maybe nice savasana at the end of your yoga practice, like stay there a little longer, something like that. Just be still. You got aromatherapy, and the citrus was really standing out to me when I first pulled this card. So maybe a little bit of fresh citrus, maybe in your mop water or something as well, like add it where you can, whatever it calls to you. We have gift, and I do feel like this is you giving a gift. Maybe it's to yourself, but there is an important gift around at this time. Maybe you are the gift. Maybe life is the gift. There's something about a gift. You being gifted. Interestingly, we have candles as well, and in your outcome we have the Ace of Wands. So definitely some candle practices, but also I feel like with candles to me are about protection and guiding light. What do they mean for you? What do they signify? Maybe you're a creator of candles. Maybe you need to burn a candle in a ritual, watch it burn all the way to the end for whatever reason, but candles could be something important to you as well. Maybe gifting a candle. If you get a candle this week given to you, that'll be great. Anyway, let's go on to the pendulum to finish up your reading, group 3. Starting with what group 3's yes is going to look like. I'm hearing wake up. Okay. I don't know if someone's sleeping while they're watching or something. I'm just hearing wake up. Or maybe it's like you telling spirit to wake up. Like someone wake up. I don't know. Okay. What is a yes going to look like for our group 3s? It doesn't want to move, that's for sure. But I'm getting, okay, thank you, we're in. And then a no. Something's like hard to wake up or get moving, but anyway, there's the no, thanks very much. And the answer for the group 2 question, group 3's question that they are holding. And it's a no. And it feels like something going, like I feel momentum going backwards for some reason. Yeah, I'm also getting a feeling of like being sucked into the past or something. I don't know what that's about, or if that resonates with you, or do you just want to take a clean no? The no is becoming clearer. Yeah, it is what it is. Hopefully that resonated with you, gave you some sort of comfort, clarity or guidance in this reading. I'd love to hear how the pendulum resonates down below. I always enjoy reading about that because it's like the little added message is sometimes so significant for people, and I really enjoy that. But yeah, that's what I have for you, group 3. Hope you enjoyed that, and if you would like a private reading, there are spots available in December. You can check that out, and I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye, group 3.